Welcome back. Ancient Stoic Secrets. Have you ever sat across from a woman, not just beautiful, but wise, and felt like she was speaking in a language you couldn't quite translate? Not because she was cold, but because she was deep. Older women don't play the same game. They've lived, they've loved, they've been broken and rebuilt. And in that process, they've developed a sixth sense for what's real and what's noise. Today on Ancient Stoic Secrets, we reveal 12 things about emotionally mature women that most men miss. But the men who get it, they don't chase, they connect. If that sounds like the man you're becoming, stay with me and subscribe. Let's begin. 1. Scent is the first connection. Most guys think attraction starts with the eyes, but for women, especially older women, it often starts with the nose. She doesn't just smell you, she feels you. Science says her brain has 50% more olfactory neurons than yours. That means she's picking up subtle clues, your stress, confidence, even testosterone, without saying a word. If your scent clashes with her biology, you're off the radar before you even speak. But if it aligns, you linger in her memory, long after you're gone. So don't drown in cologne. One spray, clean, grounded, masculine, and let her lean in, not because you asked, but because her instincts said so. 2. A man with his own path is magnetic. The agreeable guy, the one who adjusts to her mood, waits for her to decide everything he doesn't last, especially with a woman who's already lived enough to know her worth. She doesn't want someone to manage. She wants someone to meet. A man who leads not from ego, but from conviction. You don't need to be controlling, you need to be clear. When you move with purpose, when your steps don't shift based on her reactions, you earn respect. She's not asking you to be perfect, just solid. Lead your life with strength and let her choose to walk beside you or not. 3. Silence isn't absence, it's emotion. Here's a truth most men never learn. When she goes quiet, it doesn't mean nothing's happening. In fact, it often means more is happening than you can see. Older women have learned to guard their hearts, observe before they speak, and feel without fanfare. The deeper she feels, the quieter she may become. That's when she's watching not to test you, but to understand your stillness. Will you panic and poke, or stay calm and present? The Stoic man doesn't chase explanations. He gives space, not distance. When she feels safe, not pushed, she softens. And when she softens, she opens. 4. She watches how others respond to you. She's not just looking at you, she's looking around you. How do other women act when you enter the room? This is called pre-selection. When other women trust you, laugh with you, lean into your energy, it signals safety. And safety to an older woman is magnetic. It says you've been vetted, that you don't just attract attention, you earn trust. You don't have to be a ladies' man. But the way you're respected socially, especially by women, says more than your words ever could. She's not looking for charm, she's looking for proof. And real men live in a way that shows it. 5. Teasing is a test of emotional strength. When she jokes about your shirt or calls you trouble with a grin, don't get defensive. Get present. Teasing is flirtation in disguise. It creates tension. It says, "Can you handle play without losing your ground?" Most men fail. They over-explain, apologize, overthink, and the energy dies. But the man who smiles, plays along, and doesn't flinch, he becomes unforgettable. It's not about the words, it's about your frame. Older women especially want a man who doesn't crack when the pressure shifts. If she's teasing you, don't back away. Show her you can stay in the game without losing yourself. 6. She communicates beneath the surface. When she says, "I'm fine," but her tone is flat, her eyes shift, and her body goes still, you know it's not fine. Older women have learned that words can be dangerous, so they often speak in gestures, tone, and silence. If you only listen to sentences, you'll miss the conversation. But if you listen with awareness, you'll see the real message. She's not asking you to fix it. She's asking, "Can you feel me without being told?" And the man who does that's the man she opens up to. Because he didn't just hear her, he understood her. 7. In intimacy, she's wondering if you see her. Even when she wants you, a part of her might ask, "Do I still look beautiful in this light?" Not because she's insecure, but because the world has told her that aging steals worth. The way you respond in that moment matters. If you rush or get distracted, she retreats. But if you slow down, admire, and speak with presence, not performance, she opens. Touch her like you're grateful. Look at her like she's still a masterpiece. Because for her, intimacy isn't just physical, it's emotional validation. And when she feels fully seen, she becomes more herself than ever before. 8. Emotional connection unlocks her body. You can't reach her body if you haven't reached her heart. Older women don't respond to moves, they respond to energy. If she feels safe, present, and connected, her nervous system relaxes. Her body follows the lead of her emotions. If she feels rushed, she pulls away. If she feels known, she lets go. You don't need to say much, you just need to be grounded, be consistent, be the calm she didn't know she craved. And that's when desire doesn't just rise, it awakens. 9. Her friends might feel closer than you ever wonder. Why she lights up around her girlfriends more than with you. It's not competition, it's emotional resonance. While you're fixing things, they're feeling things, reflecting, validating, listening. You don't need to become her best friend. But if she doesn't feel emotionally met by you, she'll share less. Slowly, quietly. Be the man who holds space, not just pays bills. When she feels safe to talk, to cry, to be, you're not just her partner, you're her sanctuary. And that's when attraction deepens into unshakable trust. 10. Some dates are just for free meals. Not every yes to a dinner date means she's into you. Sometimes it means she's into the dinner. It's called a foodie call, and it's real. But this isn't about blaming women. It's about how you lead. Don't offer meals to impress. Offer your presence to connect. A simple coffee, a quiet walk, a conversation without performance, that's where the truth lives. And if she only shows up for the perks, be grateful. You just saved yourself. You're not trying to win her with expense. You're offering something rarer, realness. 11. She wants you to lead, but not control. Older women have been with men who lead from ego or need. What they want now is presence. To lead isn't to dictate. It's to carry calm when others collapse. To hold space, not micromanage. She doesn't want a man who tells her what to do. She wants a man who knows what he's doing and invites her into it. When you walk with quiet strength, you give her something rare, a reason to trust your direction. Not because you demanded it, but because you embodied it. 12. Presence is the deepest signal. She won't remember every word you say, but she'll remember how she felt in your energy. The way you breathed, the way you listened, the way you didn't rush. Real attraction isn't created through pressure. It's revealed through presence. Most men perform, but you're still. You're steady. You're there. And when she walks away, she may not explain what she felt, but she'll replay it because you didn't just show up. You stayed. And that's what leaves an imprint. You don't need more tricks, more charm, or more effort. You need more stillness, more awareness. Older women don't want boys who impress. They want men who understand. Today you learned 12 ways to move differently, not to manipulate, but to connect deeply, to listen beneath words, to stay steady in storms, to lead with presence. If that's the kind of man you're becoming, comment below. I lead with presence. And don't forget to subscribe to Ancient Stoic Secrets, because we're not chasing attention here, we're mastering the kind of masculinity the world needs more of. See you in the next one.